Somerset House today. Really old historic building and grounds, usually known for filming period dramas and historical films, venture films sometimes, and other stuff I didn't know. So it has all arts and cultural events, and I'm about to go to a fashion exhibition. Woohoo! This one was the one that you could just pay what you wanted to pay. What you could afford. I'm a bit broke at the moment. I paid a fiver, I got a ticket, and my train ticket's about £6, so £11 for a day out. And then you can wander around the grounds after the exhibition. They told me to be prepared to take about an hour to get round. So that's what we're off to today. I didn't wake up with anxiety, I didn't wake up with fear. I'm actually really looking forward to it. In fact, as I walked out my front gate, the sun suddenly came out and I felt so happy, just excited. I'm always excited these days. I just seem to be, the more I do it, the more fun it is, the more I want to get out. I want to get out. What else is there to see? So, woohoo, I'm happy. It's Saturday and I'm not going to be just lying in my hammock with my dogs. I'm going out. I'm going to enjoy every single second. So I'm at Temple and I don't recognise it, which is a bit of a shock to me because I did this trip every day for a year back in 2000 when I was doing my barrister training. I used to walk past Somerset House all the time. I just don't recall this being the way. Doesn't look familiar. Oh well, we shall see. None of this looks familiar to me. How pretty is that? Oh, it's lovely. I really did know how to build in those days. Some of the crap that we get nowadays.
Lady, did you hear me, darling? The salmon's just there.
Well, this is Somerset House. Oh, just stumbled upon it. Well, how beautiful is this? Phenomenal. Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely. It's so quiet. That's what I really like, how quiet it is. You know me, I love a bit of peace. Wow. I don't know what that big blue dead person is. God, I've got a grin on my face like a fool. I just felt a few splatters of the water and I can smell it. So it's like being in this other world. Everyone's at peace, everyone's quiet. It's just, everyone's calm. Completely different from my last travels, I must say. So, here we are. Virtual beauty. So this is Bjork. She commissioned Wang to create a virtual avatar of herself. I don't know what's beautiful about that, to be honest with you, but somebody thinks it is. How digital avatar inspired by science fiction and fantasy. Oh, I didn't see the bottom one. I'm quite sure what this is meant to be, but I'm finding it kind of confusing. So I've sat here for about 10 minutes now, mesmerised and confused. I have no idea what's happening here. Crazy. Iconic selfies on one of the first commercial mobile phones featuring a built-in camera. So there you have it. There's something kind of beautiful about that. It's called Storyteller. I could actually stand here and watch these all day. Morphing of the face and virtual beauty, this exhibition is called. It's interesting, but I don't know why. Mesmerising. I stepped up, and that is me. That's crazy. Grabbed a table and sat at it in the square of Somerset House and just enjoying the whole ambience of beauty of this place. I guess, this is kind of the answer to my soul crying out something culturally different, crying out for, classical music, crying out for art. I enjoyed that arts exhibition there. It's different. It was mesmerising. It's not something I would have come to 10 years ago, but again, I feel like my heart, my soul, all of me's been crying out for something different for such a long time. I feel content in here. There aren't many people. It's not, it's just chill. Everyone's just chill. And that, if you can get a chance to come to it, come. It's free to come here. They have various exhibitions. Sign up online to their newsletter and then bring yourself. Train ride away. That exhibition was a donation exhibition. I paid a fiver because I'm kind of broke. I think I mentioned that before. And then I sat and was mesmerised by it. Didn't understand it. I'm not an art critic. But I've done something again different. And if you can get an opportunity to just do something different, just be, know how it feels to just enjoy something by yourself without having to look at other people for validation or for enjoyment or to bring you your happiness, because your happiness is in your hands as their happiness is in theirs, right? Over there you can see St Paul's Cathedral. Isn't it beautiful? Look at that. And this building goes all the way along there. I can really imagine being a Victorian walking along these cobbles in my long pretty dress. On my way back now to somewhere. Too early to go home. Exhibition was quite quick really. 35-40 minutes to see it all. I was about to leave and go home. I walked past this sign which said the courtyard gallery. But let me go and see what that is. I have paid another £12. But they have their gallery which is full up of art, medieval, Renaissance drawings. So we're going to see the art. Jesus on the cross with a distressed Mary and St. John standing by. And before you all say it, yes, they are all very, very pale. And stunning is that. It's also beautiful. And he's got a bit of a belly in this one. Wow. Beautiful. I come in here and it's pencils and colouring pens on a piece of paper. Louis Bourgeois, 1969. There's something about the smell in here. I don't know, it's a sweet smell. Really very pretty in a kind of childlike way. You know? And someone's oil paints apparently. The things that they call art, right? I kind of like that. I don't know why, but I do. See, so anyone can be an artist, and actually you can use art to heal the soul. Oh my. Look at these. Look at this room. Look at that table. Oh, they're beautiful. That's so beautiful. Piercing blue eyes. And that's a different kind of art. That's perfect art. They've got the body form, not so much the hands. Oh, there again. But her face, her eyes look so real. Could be a photograph. Amazing. Well, this is all art when you think about it. It takes artistry, it takes talent to create something like that. In those days it wasn't done by machines, done by hand. Stunning pieces. But what I'm really taken by is this picture here. I don't know why. 1723, that was painted in quartz on canvas forever, unless someone comes and destroys it. And they've been dead hundreds of years and I can still see them out in their garden with their dog. Phenomenal. Looking around at these lovely art photos here, suddenly noticed the ceiling. Look at that. That's absolutely amazing. Cain slaying Abel. Well, this is the entombment of Christ, 1577. And look how bloody old this painting is. How amazing is that? But it's lasted all this time even. Oh man, yeah, I feel very touched. I don't know why. I feel a bit overwhelmed. I'm getting to see this. It's 300-400 years old. Imagine that. Yeah, feel very touched. So this is a painting of Jesus, painted between 1599 and 1641. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but in the background there's a black guy wrapping a cloak around him. And that black guy is supposed to be one of the soldiers mocking Jesus. And I think it's very interesting, very telling. That Jesus is as white as snow, pasty as anything. And the wicked one, the evil one, the one that's mocking him, it's black, dark, dark black. Oh, it's always been one of those worlds, eh? Gosh, that's beautiful. Fall of man. I've got a few bronzes at home, but I bet this one's worth a few 100,000. Mine are worth like a tenner. Bumped into a very beautiful woman just now, art teacher, Solo&Sovereign in London. Gosh, that is amazing. Well, I've heard of these painters, but I've never seen them. Mr. Monet, Claude Monet, Vase of Flowers. And I was taken by it from across the hall. How amazing is that? How amazing is that? Well, he may not speak to you, maybe it doesn't, but well, just well. And this one is Van Gogh. Van Gogh. Say it properly. Van Gogh.
That depends. After all, he was Dutch, so I think you can say Gough.
You think?
Yes.
There you
If
go.
you think it's French, you can say Van Gogh.
Oh, I think he's Dutch. It's Van Gogh.
Yeah. Easy to say as well.
Yeah. That's lovely. This is another Van Gogh, Van Gogh, depending on whether he's Dutch or French. And this is a self-portrait with a bandaged ear. So you know you've heard the story that he cut off his ear. And then he drew himself. Guess there's a little bit of madness there. Cut off his ear for attention, if you ask me, after he'd had an argument with his fellow painter. And then painted it. I don't know. Maybe he needed a bit of therapy. And here's another Monet. This one's called Autumn Effect at Argentoile. I think that's how you pronounce it. Another Monet, Antibes. Wow, you could actually step into that and swim in it. So realistic. This is Barber, this exhibition. It was painted in 1604. Look at that. The detail. Little animals. A little river. You could just step into that. So realistic. The realism is phenomenal. Wow. It's the eyes, how they do the eyes. The nose, the lips. She's not a stunner, she's a little bit distorted. But again, art doesn't have to be perfect. This is a Renoir. I've heard of all of these. names in art. I'm not an artist. I didn't do art at school. I hated art, in fact. But in recent years, when I did my psychotherapy course, the first part, it was in art therapy. And I've been painting ever since. Got about 30 or 40 canvases. And I'm not inspired by anyone. This is also a red Renoir. Isn't that amazing? That's the top of the stairs. I'm so glad I came here today. Art is absolutely fantastic. It's so uplifting. And if you can find a way to partake, go for it. It uplifts the soul. And that's what we want, right? You don't want to be at home alone. If I had asked any of the people around me that last year, the year before, do you want to come and see some art? They would have said no. And so I wouldn't have gone. If you can get an opportunity to come here to Somerset House, do it. It really is just peaceful and uplifting and interesting, and a moment to take you out of your mind, stop you from ruminating or thinking about other things while you're engrossed in the beauty of art. And if you can't, pick up a pen and paper. Pick up a heap of pens and some pencils, some paint, and paint. Every little helps, yeah? Folks, if you like anything in this video, or any of my other videos, please like, subscribe, share, make a comment. And the more people I'll be able to help. And I'd be really grateful for that. So in fact, at Victoria, there's a concert going on. Well, this is a way to end the day. Isn't she beautiful? Doesn't she sound It's been such a beautiful day. It's one that I will not forget in a very long time. And if you can get an opportunity to go to an art gallery of any type, any description, go to see paintings by names that I've only ever heard of, I will only ever hear of, because they're all dead. Today I saw Renoir, Monet, Van Gogh, Van Gogh, and a whole heap of others. So praises to the Lord for allowing this and all the other experiences that I've had over the last few weeks. I'm truly, truly blessed, truly, truly thankful.